A lot to us, all of us. I love the love. I love the love. Let's get heavy again.
I know, he was right now.
I grew up in a small town of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Anybody from Albuquerque? You know, that's where they filmed Breaking Bad. I was lucky to get out because that could have very well been me. But I left, and I love Albuquerque, I love my hometown. But this song kind of came out of those times, because I didn't feel like I really belonged. You know, when you show up for work and it's the 80s and your hair's like out to here, and you're working at a bank, and you were up all night and you come walking in some of your eyeliner and stuff. I never balanced. I wasn't a good teller.
I wasn't even born yet.
Let's be clear, she's right. But you love Femme Fatale and you know it. And I'm going to go ahead and tell another story. When we were invited to do, you guys are bored, right? Another story, when we were first putting Femme Fatale back together in 2012 it was, because Larry Moran called and said we'd love to have Femme Fatale on the boat. And of course I was like, fuck yes! And then I realized, oh no, I have no band. I have no band. Our guitar player, Bill D'Angelo, left the planet about 7 years ago. My brother has twins. He's still rocking and rolling in Albuquerque, New Mexico. My drummer was living in Phoenix. And the keyboard player was building something for like SpaceX or something, because he's very smart. Anyway, so I asked a friend of mine named Angela Grant, a guitar player in LA, and I said, hey, who are the two hottest, badass guitar players you know? And do you have their number? She texted back, what am I, chopped liver? True story. I ignored that comment. I took the phone numbers. I left a message for Courtney, and I left a message for Nita. I had no idea they were roommates. And apparently, as the story goes, you guys were listening to Sirius XM and heard Femme Fatale on the radio.
Waiting was on.
What was on?
Waiting for the big one.
Waiting for the big one was playing.
But what's funny about it, you know, I get home, like, oh, I think I just joined another band. She's like, funny, me too. I'm like, well, what's the band called? Femme Fatale. I'm like, no, fucking shit.
So, what's Lorraine to do? Of course, I hired both of them. We met at Starbucks on Ventura Boulevard. I slipped them the CD. I said, you cannot tell anybody because the news has not been announced. And now I had me and two badass guitar players. So, little by little, we put the band together. Nita left us and went to play with Alice Cooper after Kip Winger saw her playing with us, and he whispered in Alice's ear. And now, as you know, Nita's on tour with Alice. And we were lucky bitches to get Nikki Stringfield. And I know you know, me and Nikki are very, very important guitar players, not only in Los Angeles, the world, and also for the Iron Maidens. So give them a hand. I'm just gonna keep going with the story. We got time. So then, everything's cool. Nita introduced us to the lovely Cat Scarlett. She showed up with a keyboard about this big, and she's just like running it. Like it's nothing. And she was amazing, and she sang great. So we were super excited. So then we had two guitar players, a keyboard player, me, my tambourine, and I didn't know what to do about bass. So I have a really, really conservative friend, and she said, oh, you should hire my babysitter. True story. And I'm like, oh my God, my friend, she's cool and all, but she doesn't understand rock and roll. But I'm like, okay, give me her number. This is the babysitter, Janice Tanaka, who not only has played with Courtney Love, toured with Pink, her own band Stone Fox. Who else? Like she's amazing, right? So don't underestimate your babysitters. And then back here on the drums, what can we say? What can we say about Athena? I was putting together a band called LA Nookie in LA and trying to get some kind of all-star kind of people. And I had never met Athena up until about 7 years ago. And people were always saying, you gotta meet a band. You guys are so much alike. Like, it's so weird that you don't know each other. She was in a band called Hardly Dangerous. She had a record deal. She toured the world. She's amazing. And she showed up at a rehearsal. We were gonna do Shuri Curry's Cherry Bomb for a show. She showed up at AMP Rehearsal Studios in North Hollywood. She walked in, swear to you, we were almost wearing exactly the same outfit. And we like looked at each other like, yeah, okay, you're cool. You're cool. And then at the same time, I was working on a show called Ex-Wives of Rock. And Athena was the perfect fit for Ex-Wives of Rock because the girl rocks from her head to her toes. She's got the biggest heart in the world. She's a badass monster drummer. Make some noise for Athena Bass! So the band was together. And that first cruise, we were all partying like crazy animals. We tried to finish off all the booze before we got off the boat. I got pink eye. I called my doctor when I was on the tarmac headed home and said, "Doctor, I gotta come see you, I'm sick." I think I drank too much. Our husband, he is our husband was with us, Aaron Gavin, and just so you know, Aaron is a musician in his own right. He's gonna be coming up and doing a song with us in Studio B on Thursday night. So please come and join us. He's super badass. And now, Cradle's Rockin!
In just a moment. In just a moment.
I told so many stories, I thought we were ready. I got more. I got so many more. Oh, I got my first tattoo this year. Can you see it? It says FEMME. Because I'm a FEMME lifer. Kind of cool, huh? My first. My mom thought I had them all over my body. I was like, no, that's my other sister. Cradle's Rockin! Feeling like an orphan in my hometown. Everyone knows it's on the wall. with a